Hello, this is my introduction video for AP 858. Um, my name is Shalia Nelson. A little about me, been married 4 years. I've got 2 dogs, Lola and Athena. I just had a baby in October. His name is Carson, so he'll be 5 months on Monday. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom, but I'm excited to start teaching again come August. I've been working on my master's as a library media specialist. I live here in Topeka, Kansas. I got my bachelor's from K-State. Hobbies that I do, I make girls' hair bows and bow ties and a little bit of everything. My husband and I go to concerts. I love to read and just spending time with my family. Teaching experience, my first year teaching was the 2015-2016 school year. I taught for USD 501 Topeka Public Schools. I taught at Ross Elementary, 2nd grade. It's a Title I school, very low income. We had a lot of behavior problems, poverty, not in the greatest part of town. I had a very diverse population of students as well. My second year, I taught 2016-2017 school year, and I taught for USD 335 North Jackson County, so Jackson Heights Elementary School. I taught 6th grade reading and science. It's a very rural school. I think I had 12 kids in my homeroom class. It was also a Title I school. It kind of had a good mix of students in poverty versus students who were not. There was not a whole lot of skin diversity. Majority of students were white. How my previous schools use data. Since I'm not currently teaching, I'm going off of what I remember from my previous schools. So my first school, which was Ross, the types of data that we used, we did Fontes and Pinnell testing for reading. So that's how we determined grade levels and what guided reading groups they were in. They did the basic math test on the computer. I can't remember the complete name of it. But we used that for guided math groups along with math intervention groups as well. Did a lot of summative and formative assessments at the end of reading and math units. We used a lot of that data for our guided reading and math groups, math and reading intervention groups, our instruction, reading levels, student growth, and they also helped guide our weekly grade level PLC meetings on Fridays. We kind of as a team decided what we were looking for each standard that we were looking at in that unit, particularly for math, and then just went from there. My second school at Jackson Heights, we did STAR for reading. I know in math they did AIMSweb. I didn't teach math, but I know they did AIMSweb. State assessments, DIBELS, I forgot to put on there, and summative and formative assessments throughout the units that I was teaching. Uses, STAR was used mainly for reading levels, also to kind of help differentiate my instruction. State assessments helped with instruction for the following year or what we need to better work on for the next school year. Differentiation, students that would be in the title reading groups, and just overall student growth. How I use data in my classroom for instruction, formative and summative assessments. I did a lot of those, whether it be Kahoot, Socrative, exit tickets, etc. STAR reading, which was my second school I was at, and I did those mainly for reading levels, but it also helped me to see if students were showing growth in reading throughout the year. And then they also did DIBELS, and that helped kind of determine title reading groups. That also helped me to see growth and where the students were at, if they were at above or below grade level. STAR helped determine that as well. Fontes and Pinnell, that was my first school for my first year teaching, and we used that mainly for our reading groups and reading intervention. It also used it to help differentiate learning, whether it be with the curriculum we were using or with our small reading groups. Basic skills, math skills test. I think it was basic skills test. I can't remember. But that was used mainly for guided math groups and math intervention. The tests we would give for this particular standards also help determine guided math groups as well. State assessments, but I used all of these to really differentiate my lessons, particularly tests, to help students be able to achieve it, but it met their needs as well, and it helped me to see student growth as well. My plans to improve data use in my classroom. Mainly, I want to be able to differentiate my lessons a little bit better and hopefully learn ways to use that data to better help me teach lessons. Also, to determine reading and math levels as well, and reteaching if I need to go back and reteach particular lessons. Also, with standards-based assessments to kind of make sure that students are meeting the standards that they need to for that school year and for that grade level. And then just overall, hopefully to show student improvement and student growth. Being out of the classroom a year, it's going to definitely help me when I do go back teaching in August, and it'll help me a lot with my teaching and getting back into the swing of everything again. So that's my introduction video, and hope you enjoy, and I look forward to learning from everybody.